The former Governor-General Dame Quentin Bryce will volunteer her time to head a new task force to combat domestic violence in Queensland. The Premier says the situation is worse here than other states and it's unacceptable.
It's a sad reality women's shelters like these are in high demand. On average, there are 175 acts of domestic violence reported in Queensland every day.
It's pervasive, it's insidious, and it's got to be stopped. Violence against women is one of the gravest human rights challenges of our time.
The Premier has asked the former Governor-General to lead a new task force to turn things around. Quentin Bryce says a new approach is needed.
The data, the facts and figures tell us that there's been a significant increase in the last 10 years in domestic and family violence in our state.
The whole purpose of this is to develop a proper domestic and family violence strategy for the Queensland people, and do everything we can then in the future to see reforms in laws, in policing practices.
A domestic violence hotline says its Queensland call centre is the busiest in the country.
As I'm speaking now, there would be probably between 5 and 10 women being moved around the state now to a place of safety. And this goes on night and day in Queensland.
The Labor opposition will be part of the new group.
The opposition supports the task force established by the Premier. However, it's a little bit disappointing that we found out through the media and via press release.
The Premier is encouraging communities and families to engage with the task force in a bid to lower the high rates of domestic violence. The group will report its findings in 6 months. Louisa Rebgetz, ABC News.